Our second valedictorian speaker is Dominic Luke Shirley.
Before I begin, at the request of Turner Simmons, I'd like to dedicate this speech to Turner Simmons. Let's get some applause for Turner. Yeah, he's the boss. Yeah. Most Reverend Michael Driscoll, priests of the diocese, members of the Board of Governance, parents, faculty and staff, and members of the graduating class of 2014. Oh, and Mom. Hi, Mom. Well, here we are. We made it to the finish line. Honestly, after that calculus final, I thought I was doomed to have to repeat 8th grade algebra. Nonetheless, here we stand, excited, proud, and ready to celebrate. When I started writing this speech, I had a very difficult time. In a desperate attempt to be a Steve Jobs or a David Foster Wallace, I struggled to create a profound message to share with you all today. I tried crafting elaborate metaphors, and I even thought about writing and performing a song about our 4 years together. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything to rhyme with Vetrano, so. As I struggled with writer's block, I suddenly realized something. If the speech is painful for me to write, it will be painful for the audience to listen to. So I adopted a different approach. I decided that I should just have fun. Instead of boring you all to tears with my 17-year-old wisdom, I'm going to talk about what truly made high school special. Our shared experiences that helped us open up our minds at the same time we all became better friends. Bishop Kelly has prepared us well for the real world. We have developed our talents and passions, whether they exist on the football field or in the art studio. Through community service, we have become active citizens in our community. But perhaps most dramatically, our minds have been opened up. Our hard work, combined with the dedication of the faculty and staff, has resulted in our intellectual maturity. We are fully prepared for the challenges of college, and thanks to Mrs. Freeman and Mrs. Simmons, we will destroy any essay that comes our way. We have both discovered connections between subjects and built connections in our brain. We have vastly broadened our horizons. Through Bishop Kelly's many opportunities, we have learned to approach issues from several different lenses. We have also gained a confidence that we can go anywhere, do anything, and become anyone we want to be. At BK, we weren't restricted to classroom learning. We went outside the classroom, into the real world, and learned through involvement. Our service learning projects allowed us to learn the importance of civic engagement. We had the opportunity to go on service trips to New Orleans and Belize. Through these experiences, we gained a global perspective, developed new skills, and discovered how valuable our service could be to others. Through Science Olympiad, many of us have advanced our scientific understanding and even discovered potential careers. And who could forget that epic Science Olympiad trip to Orlando, where we embarrassed ourselves by shouting, "Disney Whirl," every 10 seconds. Over the last 4 years, we have had some awesome times. Who could forget the ski team's long overdue Dottie Clark victory when we finally beat Centennial? Shout out to Mrs. Watson right there. It was pretty big, so. In fact, some of my most memorable BK moments involve sports. Well, I'll be honest, I rarely was actually playing those sports. But athletics have brought the entire senior class together as one student body. I vividly recall the joy we experienced when our football team won state, both freshman year and senior year. I also remember the strong school pride we shared when our girls basketball team won state in 2013. This is a class of extraordinary individuals. It's hard to name just a few, but when I think of courage, I think of people like Bailey Helvey, who is bravely fighting leukemia. When I think of potential, I think of people like Nick Murdoch, who will accomplish great things in the field of nanotechnology. When I think of hard work, I think of people like James Morrell. Despite working out literally 24/7, James found the time to publish a book containing real-world advice for the high school graduate. And when I think of talent, I think of people like Monica Daggett, who is a tremendous dancer and singer. We have an incredible class of incredible individuals. Whether we go to U of I, UP, Reed College, UW, Notre Dame, or Yale University, we will accomplish great things. Of course, where would we be without our teachers and staff who have developed us into the intelligent, hardworking graduates today? These people make Bishop Kelly the special place that it is. Thanks to Mr. Gunlack, I will never forget to focus on the spirit of the question. In AP English, Mrs. Freeman's passion for literature was both enabling and inspiring. Mr. Vetrano, known to some of us as V-Train, showed us the importance of a broad philosophical approach to all questions. I would also like to thank Father Frazier. Although he didn't like the awesome music on the announcements every morning, he kept complaints to a minimum. I paid him back appropriately with a few days of Simon and Garfunkel. I could keep talking forever about how we are the future leaders of tomorrow and how we will accomplish our dreams. But at this point, I'm sure you are all ready to get on with your day. Before I end, I would like to thank everyone who has made these years possible. That includes our wonderful parents, the tremendous BK faculty and staff, and our family and friends. Thanks to them, we enter into the real world prepared and confident. But in the words of René Descartes, it is not enough to have a good mind. The main thing is to use it well. We have the tools. Now we must use them to better our world. In closing, class of 2014, keep calm, but go deep. Thank you.